10 prestiges, 55 levels, millions of XP earned. That's what it takes to reach Master Prestige in Black Ops 6, but what happens when you get there? Today we're taking a look at one of the highest leveled accounts in the world to let you know what you have waiting for you at the end of the road for Black Ops 6's multiplayer leveling, how long it may take you, and everything in between. So drop your thoughts as we go along. What do you think of the grind this year? What prestige are you currently? Drop your thoughts and make sure to drop a like on the video if you enjoy, and do make sure to subscribe for more Black Ops 6 coverage. We're only just getting started here when it comes to the content, so I'd love to have in the community as we chase down 600,000 subscribers. But anyways, let's get into the question of what happens when you hit Master Prestige. So first, some context. For the vast majority of players, this is something to look forward to in the distant future, perhaps, like maybe months down the line. This account was the third or fourth in the world, if I'm not mistaken, to hit this as a part of an officially sanctioned race to prestige by Activision and Call of Duty. This account was managed by Team Hardstuck Iridescent, a team comprised of fellow content creators and streamers Seek, Lunchtime, MoCryptic, Swordless, Kitty, and Not Effective. The way this worked and was achieved in this officially sanctioned race was all these creators took shifts playing 24/7 on one singular account in order to race to be the first one in the world to hit Master Prestige. It's an insane amount of dedication and commitment, on top of them also managing their own personal content alongside this. So first and foremost, do please go show them some love. All their links are down there in the description below, and all are incredible creators. I've had the absolute pleasure to know a lot of them for ages, meet them in person, and they're great people with great content, so I truly do suggest checking them out if you're looking to expand your library of favorite creators. But anyways, here's what the account's looking like as of Master Prestige. If you're curious how long it will take you, well, it took them about 136 hours, which equates out to just over 5.5 days of playtime. Now, there was some double XP involved in that, but they did complete before this weekend's double XP event, so not the entire time using double XP. The combat record included a lifetime win-loss of 2.16 and a KD of 1.93. Their most used weapons were the XM4 and the Jackal PDW. No surprise there, they're the standouts after all in the weapon category, and when you're solely going for the most score and most XP, like that's your sole objective, well, it makes sense to not be deviating too much. Though, that said, they still did use other weapons. They ended up getting mastery badges for rifles, SMGs, LMGs, and shotguns. So it's not like those are the only two weapons used for the entire grind to Master Prestige. Hardpoint was the, by far, most chosen game mode, which does make sense. There's tons of potential XP with objective scores and objective-related kills. You can control the spawns with anchor points if you're in a team, which they were, and you can extend the game modes to be longer or shorter depending on how long you want the game to last. By far their most chosen mode compared to the others. Standout medals in their combat record and the medal showcases where a few nukes were dropped, a few unstoppable streaks going beyond that nuke were available, which adds even more XP to the yield at the end of the game. Every single kill after that point ends up giving you bonus XP. The one that did kind of surprise me, but only a bit, because when you think about it, it does make sense, is that there were no kill chains gained during the entirety of this Master Prestige grind. But again, when you're playing standard 6v6, that does make sense. You have bigger maps, bigger spacing between spawns, and you need to end up getting more than 7 enemies within a short period of time to get a kill chain. So kind of only easily obtainable within face-off, and likely yet hardcore face-off, which, as we saw, they weren't playing. There were tons of objectives, tons of gear, and score streak medals. Not a whole ton wasn't earned during this time. Before those, that came down to game mode selection, really, the ones that weren't earned a whole ton. Globally, they were, as of recording my B-roll footage yesterday, 9th in the world for score with a significant differential in time played. But that career score, I'd imagine, was higher when they were still playing and grinding this out, like right before they hit Master, and then probably now has dipped a bit, given that they haven't played on it since completing Master Prestige 2 days ago. Now, as for the rewards, that's where we can sort of get into this and it gets a little interesting. First glance, it's actually only what we get along the progression track of Prestige 1 to 10. All prestiges give you, of course, rewards at levels 10, 20, 30, 40, and 50, and the big ones being those blueprint rewards of the Teddy is a Liar C9 blueprint. That comes along with a compensator, gain twist barrel, fast mag 2, commando grip, and the balanced stock. The Warrior's Blood Model L at Prestige 2 level 50 with a compensator, reinforced barrel, extended mag 1, commando grip, and the combat stock. The Atomic Commando XM4 at Prestige 4 level 50 with a compensator, reinforced barrel, fast mag 1, infiltrator stock, and recoil springs, the Robotic Abomination DM10 with the Jason Armory 2x, compensator, reinforced barrel, and weighted handguard at Prestige 6, level 50, and then finally, at Prestige 8, you end up getting the VMP Elite Jackal PDW with Merlin Mini Optic, long barrel, vertical foregrip, extended mag 1, and commando grip. And of course, along the way, you do get all those other things like the different gobblegums, emblems, calling cards, and stuff like that, but those were the sort of big ones. But are there really any hidden rewards for hitting Master Prestige? Well, yes and no. Visibly no. Like currently, pending no last second hotfix since recording this, I did go back not too long ago here today actually to double check. You can't check the actual progression tracks of rewards like you could, again, through the prestiges 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, and so on. You can't do that for the Prestige Master progression track of like 60, 70, 80, 90, and so on, all the way upwards of level 1000. It was previously detailed that we do have more rewards along the way. We don't know if that's every 10 levels for all 1000 levels. It was previously detailed that you end up getting the Sitting Bull Reborn Martial Operator skin just for instantly unlocking Master Prestige. At level 60, there is a previewed reward of the redaction loading screen in that stats page, but when you again go to preview those rewards, it takes you back to the standard progression track of 1 to 55, showing the level unlocks. The only one that we know of beyond that is the Ames 85 classified arsenal blueprint. So there are going to be further rewards, but strangely they hit this too fast where you can't actually preview what is still coming. Now that said, Master Prestige is only just the start here when it comes to grinding out the game, because like you're kind of like halfway there at that point to hitting the 100% completion on multiplayer. Obviously, you end up having that level 1000 grind still to follow, and that will grant you those now visible prestige badges that you can work towards. You can see those now even within your customization options. If you go to your barracks customized profile and then prestige master icon, you can preview those right now, whether you're prestige 10 level 54 or you're level 1 no prestige. Every 100 levels unlocks a set of prestige icons from prior games, and all games, which is cool, where it's in association with prior prestige levels. So like level 100 unlocks the previous title prestige 1 emblems, level 200 unlocks the previous prestige 2 emblems, 300 unlocks prestige 3, and so on and so forth until you get level 1000, to which you then have access to every single Master Prestige icon in COD history. Everything is available to choose from and will be able to be showcased as your custom prestige emblem in-game, including the ones even from recent years with the seasonal prestige system where they went upwards of like 24 or 25 prestiges. But that said, that is the Prestige Master grind going upwards, but there's still one little bit that's interesting. A redacted segment that is actually no longer there. There was, and I'm not sure if I have any footage of this from launch. If there is, I'll showcase it on screen. I don't remember if I recorded that specific menu as of launch day, but there was a section in the barracks customization that if you went to profile, where you can adjust your badge, calling card, operator showcase, and all that kind of stuff, there was also the ability to hover over a redacted section that you couldn't enter into, and it mentioned unlocked when level 1000 was obtained. So even if you were Master Prestige, like this was, if it was still visible, which it's not, you couldn't access that until you were level 1000. Now, that has since been removed again, so we have no idea what that actually entails just yet, but even from the beginning at the Black Ops 6 Direct, it was hinted at that there's a big reward at the end of that level 1000 grind. That grind, given the levels 56 and up are the same intervals of XP that are required to go from 55 to 56, that max XP that's required to go up in leveling, it's gonna take a little while. Like, you know how it takes longer to go from 50 to 55 compared to like levels 1 to 25 or 1 to 30? Yeah, you have 945 levels of that highest stretch of XP to go for before you actually reach level 1000. So while there will be people that hit this relatively soon, it's still going to take a couple of weeks, I would imagine, here before we start to see this be something that is fully revealed, before people can actually obtain this. So that said, that is what happens when you hit Master Prestige. A lot of rewards earned along the way, but really once you hit Master Prestige, it's kind of just the halfway point on this grind to level 1000 and completing everything you have to do within multiplayer. So wanted to fill you guys in and give you a little bit of an afternoon upload here with this and let you know what you needed to if you're going for Master Prestige, and that is your end goal. Like if level 1000 seems too out there for you, but you just want to complete the Prestige system, this is what you can expect along the way. So that said, That's where we're going to wrap it up. Let me know your thoughts down below. Make sure you do, again, go check out Team Hardstock Iridescent. All their links down there in the description below. They are absolute legends. Huge shout out to them for letting me showcase their accounts. But check them out. Drop a like on the video if you guys enjoy. Subscribe for more Black Ops 6 coverage, and I'll see you guys in the next one. For now, I'm getting back to double XP. We got a lot of grinding to do still, so I'll see you out there. Take care, and peace.